Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to be creating a budgeted income statement for Smart Video Company. Here we have some 2014 rates, which were in the prior years, and these are going to be in thousands, as we are also computing the rest of the income statement. Now we have equipment in 2014 of $8,000. We have maintenance contracts of $1,900. Cost of goods sold is of $4,000. Next, we hit our operating costs, where marketing is $630. We have distribution costs of $100, customer maintenance of $1,100, and administration cost of $920,000. In the problem, we are given, or we know that equipment prices rise by 10%, equipment sales in units increase by 6%, 6% in growth of maintenance contracts. We have cost of goods sold that go up by 5%. Our marketing costs increase by $290,000. And we also hired 2 new technicians at a total cost of $160,000. And we also know that our administration costs remain the same because no additional information was given for that. So now I have already computed or written out our income statement for the sake of time. Please appreciate this. This took a long time and my hand is currently sore as we speak. So as any other income statement, we're going to start off with our revenues. Keep in mind that this is budgeted, but we still created it. Our equipment for 2014 was $8,000. However, for 2015, we know that our equipment prices go up by 10% and that our equipment sales in units increase by 6%. So that is why we are multiplying the 8,000 times the 1.06 and the 1.10. We get 93.28 for our equipment costs or revenues. Our maintenance contracts, we know, increase by 6%. So we multiply the 1,900 by the 1.06, giving us 2014. And now after we add those two numbers up, we have our total revenues of $11,424. Our cost of goods sold, we know, increased by 5%, and that is where we get the 1.05. However, we also know that equipment sales in units increased by 6%. And so we have to take that into consideration when we are computing the costs. And we get $4,452. Now we compute the gross margin before operating income, which we simply just subtract the two. So we get $6,890 after taking our cost of goods sold from our total revenues. Now we're going ahead and compute our operating costs, which is just a bit more simple because we are only adding, we don't have any computing rates. We have our marketing costs in 2014 for $630. That simply increased by $290,000, giving us the total of $920. Distribution costs did go up by 6%, so we multiply that by the 100,000, giving us 106. Our customer maintenance increases by 160,000 because we hired the 2 new technicians. So we go ahead and add that. We get 1,260, and as mentioned previously, our administrative costs remain the same, so we keep that at 920, and we get our total operating cost after adding all of these numbers up of 3,206. Now, to compute our operating income, we simply take our gross margin, which is the 6,890, and we're going to subtract our total operating costs, which are 3,206, giving us a grand total of our operating income of $3,684 in thousands.